U-48's diesel engines hammered away, withdrawing from the area after torpedoing a lone British freighter. After 30 or so minutes of sailing to the northeast, the crew was relieved from their action stations. Morale on board has skyrocketed, our first sinking of the war. FDU wants us to continue our patrol in the North Sea. We will be operating in these waters for a few more days at the very least. U-48 is now moving northwest as a radio report has come in. A reconnaissance aircraft out of Germany has spotted a lone freighter operating in the North Sea, heading straight in this direction. Hopefully, U-48 will be able to intercept. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard U-48 as we continue our first patrol here in the North Sea. We are sailing to the northwest, and we have picked up some smoke on the horizon. Let's take a look. I do want my radio operator to get on the radio, and we are going to shoot this message off to FDU. I'm not sure where this vessel is located. I have no clue. Let's take a look through the Ouzo. I would have thought it would be right in front of us. It does not seem to be the case. We're going to do a quick scan. I don't think they told me the ship's bearing, unfortunately. Do a quick search. Right behind us. Wow, how did we sail right past that? Okay. Well, that is interesting. We are going to quickly turn, and we will increase our speed here. I can't make out the flag on that freighter just yet. It does look like she is sailing away. Let's maintain our torpedoes. If I could board that ship and scuttle it the old-fashioned way with explosives, that would be ideal. Weber here, I'm sorry, I'm working him to death. He's going to come over here. Come over here. Got some coffee? Come drink some coffee. Have a second cup. Why don't you? There we go. All right, have a second cup. Now get back to work. We'll make sure, yeah, you can find something else to do. All right, all the crew's rested up and ready to go. Actually, since you're rested up, come over here and begin maintaining one of these G7E torpedoes, please. And we have this target's course. It's moving away, it looks like. We're still quite far away from it. U-48 slowly turning around to pursue. We have turned around and we're now heading straight towards the target. She is sailing away. I am, again, quite shocked that the ship just maneuvered right past us and we were none the wiser to it. Still can't make out if it is neutral or not. The waves are bouncing us around like crazy here. We still have a little ways to go, though. That ship's probably about 10 kilometers away. One torpedo is ready to go. Let's maintain a second torpedo as well, just in case. And we'll find out real soon if this guy's hostile. I highly doubt it is a armed freighter, considering it is nice and early in the war. But this will be our second catch of the day if it does turn out to be a hostile vessel. And it is looking like it probably is not neutral. The crew just informed me that this ship is at battle stations. They are, I can hear the alarm, so it is a English vessel. Perfect. We could utilize the deck gun if we wanted to. We have one set of explosives. I am going to come up on the vessel, force them to abandon ship. Well, we'll see if they'll abandon ship before we torpedo the freighter. We're out here in the North Sea. It is kind of dangerous to do this, honestly, but we will take the risk at this time. It is only September 7th, 1939. So, no need to attack by complete surprise, I don't think. We've successfully closed the gap. We are nice and close. The target's still too far. Let's get you on the TDC and prepare for a torpedo attack, just in case we need to knock this out real quick. She is not moving fast at all. Go to the TDC. I'm gonna set this up. Target speed 5 knots, range 600 meters. Torpedo speed needs to be set to 30 knots since we are firing a G7E torpedo. Parallax mode is bow, angle on bow, 80 degrees starboard set. Set this up to fire tube number 3. No, not salvo, excuse me. Tube 3 set. Launch lever bridge, bow, transmitting through the Ouzo. That's good enough for now. Target's still too far. I wish we could communicate with the target here now, signaling that we intend to sink the ship and you need to get off. Still too far to do this. I may just utilize a torpedo instead of using our demolition charges if they do abandon ship. Makes things nice and easy. Target's still too far. Keep turning a little bit here. Line up nicely. Hello, our Tommy friends. Okay, slow down. All head 1/3. Rudder amidships. Now, I wonder what our range to target is here. Let's go to the Ouzo. We can identify. Okay, we can't interact. The freighter is unarmed and seems not to be escorted. I do want to communicate with the ship and tell them that we intend to sink them. After your crew sends the light signal that you are going to sink the ship, there is no immediate reaction among the crew. After a while, you notice that the ship starts to zigzag and to avoid incoming torpedoes. The crew does not evacuate the freighter. That is right. We did, in fact, try. Okay. Line, come to a complete stop. I'll stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Bring up the stopwatch. I want to start the timer here and now. Starting the timer. Bring up the recognition manual. It is not it's an English vessel. It is a freighter. Empire Bell, negative. Empire Tower, no. Empire Explorer, that looks like her. We have that big central mast right in front of the funnel. So we have a target length of 124 and 30 seconds. 8 knots. She is now moving at 8 knots, and she is zigzagging quite dramatically. All right. I was hoping she would just abandon ship. We could try to torpedo her, but we have an easier solution here. Man the deck gun. Get on the deck gun. We'll just do it this way. I'm surprised she wasn't zigzagging like that before. We did try. It is a shame they just did not abandon ship. Let's start moving slowly. Come right. If she swings back to starboard, we may be able to torpedo her. Deck gun, engage that target. Okay, and you just flat out missed immediately. Love to see it. There we go. There's a hit. All right, hard to starboard. Let's see how much damage this is going to do. He is missing like crazy. Keep turning right. I guess I could man the deck gun myself and see if we have much better luck here. That may have been a waterline hit. Okay. We have limited ammunition, and this guy is the worst shot in Germany. Okay, rudder amidships. Let me get on here. Okay, we have 21 rounds left. There we go. There's a hit. Yeah, we'll just do it here. I'm gonna try to go for waterline hits. Can't tell if that's actually hitting the target. But hopefully, yeah, there we go. That caused some damage there. Sparks flying. Another hit. Right into the side of the hull. Hopefully we'll undo some flooding. There we go, another good hit. Sparks flying. But yeah, the waterline hits are good to try to get water to enter the ship. She is continuing to zigzag around, turning away. I do think she's already slowing down. Of course, no fires have broken out on the vessel. I hit her right in the funnel there. That's not going to do a whole lot. We have 12 rounds left. 12 rounds. They'll start to abandon ship here relatively soon. They realize they are doomed. There we go. Another good solid hit there. The starboard side of this freighter is just scorched. Try to aim for engineering spaces. Just hitting her right in the stern now. Been good. I did not mean to bring armor-piercing rounds, frankly. There we go. Fire has started on board. That is exactly what we want. 3 rounds. It does look like she is taking on water in the stern and may be at a stop. Hard to tell at this point. Another good hit there. One more. Fire. There we go. It does look like the ship is taking on water in the stern. We are going to move alongside her. The enemy ship is now dead in the water. There are a whole bunch of holes punched through the side of this vessel. A fire has started and she is continuing to take on water in the stern. Let's see, the bow is sticking up quite extensively here. My goodness. The crew still has not abandoned ship though, which is surprising. Wow, this ship is being rather stubborn here. I wish I had a couple more rounds. I do think she is going to continue to take on water. There's no way this is sustainable for this freighter. I guess we could always resort to using the 2-centimeter cannon on the conning tower if needed. Good news, folks. The crew is abandoning ship and the stern is continuing to slide beneath the waves. I am going to interact with the crew. Let's see, click on the lifeboats. Let's give them some supply. We'll give them some canned bread. I really don't want to take any prisoners on board. It's not something these U-boats really did all that often. We'll give you some supply. Okay, I already gave you supply. And lifeboat 1 here, and give you supply. There we go, there's some bread. All right, you're welcome. All right, we'll see you later. I think this ship's going to continue to sink. I do want to confirm its total sinking here, so I guess we gotta wait a little bit longer, but you can go ahead and get off the deck gun. No need to stay on that. Well, this ship has been just sitting here for quite some time. It's shocking it has not gone down at this angle. So we are going to just man the gun, start shooting at it, see if we can induce some more damage, maybe start a fire. And hopefully it will end up going down here. That's shocking. I want to avoid hitting the lifeboats, of course. That would not be good. And it does actually look like this caused damage, and it does seem like she is starting to sink here. Maybe I'm just crazy. I think the funnel is slowly slipping lower and lower into the water. I don't see how hitting her here is going to do too much damage. Well, I thought this ship was going down. It clearly is not. We're going to have to torpedo it. It looks like. Okay, get onto the TDC. You get on the TDC, and let's go and maintain tube number 5. Maintain tube 5. Let's increase speed. Yeah, I'm not going to sit around and just wait here. The ship's just not going to sink, it looks like. So we are going to fire tube number 5 once that is ready to go. Let's assign additional sailors to the stern torpedo room. I'm gonna get that torpedo ready to go. These lifeboats are just right in front of it. That's unfortunate. They are not going to move. I gave them food. Hopefully they survive the incoming torpedo blast. Knowing my luck, this is going to be a dud torpedo, though. Yeah, interesting. Okay, Wolfgang, my friend, come over here. You need some coffee, don't you? Yeah, my crew's just getting tired waiting for this ship to sink. Drink that coffee. There we go, you're good now. It's getting exhausted. Let's increase speed. Just a little bit here. Torpedo's almost maintained and ready to go. We'll position ourselves to fire tube 5, probably right around here. Nice and shallow, hopefully it actually impacts. Alrighty folks, we are in position. It is time to set up our attack. Swing the Ouzo around, 180. That should be pretty much exactly where the freighter is. Yep, hello, hello. Lock onto her. Hopefully we're actually locked. This menu is always just the worst. Let's see. Okay, it's back there. Distance to target. Uh-oh. Stern. Parallax mode. Distance to target. We'll do 800 meters. Speed is 0. Angle on bow. Starboard. Not that any of this really matters at this point. Okay. Go to fire control boxes. Tube 5. Stern gyro receiver. Fire through the Ouzo. We're tracking through the Ouzo. Stern torpedo tube. Set 30 knots. And I guess we still can't flood the torpedo back here, so it has to be through this menu, huh? Okay, flood it.
Bewässern.
Okay, flooded. Let's just check on this. Barrel angle 174 degrees, speed 0. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly where I want it. Exactly where I want it. 2 meters, fine. Los. No, cancel that. And then wait, gyro angle is synchronizing. Wait till it is done doing that. Okay, it's synchronized now. Okay, right under that mast, we're bobbing around like crazy, which just makes us kind of worse. All right, los. Okay, tube 5 is away. Hopefully this goes and finishes off this target. We can't see anything on the map. Get back on the bridge. And continue to watch. Distance to target should be about 800 meters, I think.
20 Sekunden.
Come on.
Feuer
There we
weg.
go. Got her. Exactly where I aimed. Good. Glad it went off, then it bounced off. And that should send that target down to the bottom. She is now burning.
Höhenbruch.
And
Sie sinken.
there we go. She is sinking. Struck another blow against the enemy. All right. Okay, boys. Go to bed. Go to bed. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, man. Now, we had a report of a contact moving southwest at 10 knots. This could have been that contact, although I doubt it. We are going to move up this way and head up, patrol grid AN25 for a little bit before heading back down to the south. You get on the, we'll get on the radio. We're gonna shoot this off to BDU, and I also want to stop all direct orders. Everyone can go rest now, except you. Get on the radio. I'll shoot that off. Man, what a stubborn ship. Well, another successful attack under U-48's belt. That is 2 ships sunk in a single day. Let's see if we can make it 3. Well, folks, it is now September 9th, 1939. We are actually conducting maintenance on the bilge pump as it was getting worn down and needed to be repaired. And we haven't found anything. September 7th was just our lucky day. We were able to find those two merchant ships out in the middle of nowhere. We did patrol a little bit up in AN-25, doing frequent hydrophone checks. We are now heading to the west, and then we'll move back down to the south. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack 345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.